Hey, y'all. Welcome back. Welcome back, y'all. How y'all doing? I hope y'all having a great day. We did our rising already and we know that it was grand. So I pray that the day is treating you well, that you are having a good time, that you found a way to ignite and energize and activate your spirit of joy and bring in the infinite intelligence to help you throughout this day. We just had a great meeting, y'all. The spirit of intelligence showed up and showed out, getting ready to go into a big meeting later on at the end of this month, and we're preparing for that now. We just got a really good reception on our presentation from the rest of the group, our peer level group that we work with to get this stuff pulled together. And they gave we had no comments, no concerns, no changes, no nothing. And even the ones that we self-identified, oh yeah, we let them know it'll be to you in short order so that you can sign off here on this amendment, and then we can make it happen. Oh yes, because we stay prepared. You stay ready, we get ready. Then infinite intelligence will make things light. Yes, it will. And that's how we're operating on this day. Oh yes, because we on a double mission, people. We are double mission. We are journeying. Soul journey. Yes. We are journeying on a journey to our highest self, all while we are serving in this capacity in this whole wheat field, because I told y'all we connected, right? So we serve onto self as well as we serve onto other selves, again, so we can serve that out into the Most High. I see you all as the Most High and my service to you in this capacity as well as with my employer that pays my bills. Oh yes, that gives me that physical currency that we be talking about that I pull in from the spiritual. Yeah, that right there. They're the source to me too. And I serve them just like I'm serving the source with the same energy, the same love, all of that. Yes, same commitment and dedication. I do until I'm called to go serve somewhere else. And then we'll leave those things in the past. You know what I'm saying? Do you want this courage spirit? Yes, you do. Humor. Yes, we need to bring some humor into the situation. As I'm telling y'all, lean into the lighter side of things, making sure this deck is right. Yes, it is. Okay, because it did come out in the reverse. So are you not taking time to dig into the lighter things? Are you being too serious? Right? Bring some fun into the day. Stop and enjoy you for a second. It's the afternoon, like we into the after of the noon. So yeah, go take a little gander outside, get some fresh air. Do a couple of them deep breaths we were talking about. Let's do one now. Yes, because sometimes you need to lighten up during the middle of the day. That morning can be kind of heavy. Yes, it can. And it can suck the humor and the joy right out, right? Make you forget all about what you had got in there for that morning. Coffee was on your drive in, feeling good, jamming to your tunes, and maybe something came along during that mid-morning session, that space between grand rising, not morning, because we're trying to kick that out. We be saying that. But sometimes between that rising session and that afternoon session, things come in, you get serious. You be getting to get that focus and intention. Don't forget to keep some lightheartedness in that day while you at it. Yeah. Say some lightheartedness. Keep some. Just a little bit. Spirit says, yeah. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Yes. So be aware of that heaviness. Maybe something in this space caused some fear in you. Yeah, maybe something said, you not doing something right, or something this came up or that happened and we coming to talk to you. Whatever it is, we don't know. It could be anything. We going through this here walk. You want this one, spirit? Okay. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Yes. So if you lean into your insight and awareness with some discipline, yeah, you definitely don't have anything to be fearful of. You can let that go. No need to do that. Keeping a light heart and a light spirit. Just stay disciplined and knowing what you know for self. Digging into that infinite intelligence. We talk about that. You know how to go inside and dig into that intelligence. And that's where your help is. And then if you get your help, that insight, that awareness, right? Is being aware that your help is there, being aware that you can get downloads and increase your insight. Yes. The awareness of that, spirit, you want to discard. Acceptance. Yes. Accept that you do have that connectivity. Except that you need to go inside and get some advice. We all need to go inside and get some advice. Everything we need to go and let that sit in the kingdom. Take it into the kingdom. Take it inside, and then once you do that, spirit will speak to you. Oh yes, it will. Spirit will speak to you, and you will be able to hear and have a intuitive mindset that will lead you through all of your days. It'll help make your yoke light. You will lighten up from release those burdens so you can lighten your energy centers, right? Lighten up this heart space so that you can just blossom and unfold. Yeah, so since we're talking about lighting up those centers and heart spaces, etc., let's get these chakra cards out and see where our blockages is at. Yeah, because we got to get this gunk out. We got to get this stuff out. We have to realize the truth about ourselves and the truth about our reality and what we're manifesting. In order to realize that, we got to get to this intuitive space, that brow chakra where your insight, your intuition insight comes in. Well, it's present, it's there, right? But if this space is blocked, it can't come up from the root, right? And even if it comes in from the crown, but you can't receive it in your heart space because it's blocked. Either way, we got to unblock this space. Spirit says yes. So let's go ahead and pull a chakra card to see what we need to work on, what space we are working on. We felt this. Do you want this? No, that was a thumb hit. It hit my thumb. That's a spill. So let's get a good shuffle here. Good shuffle. You want the bottom card? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, maybe somebody dealing with some gossip. Mm. Maybe it's some gossip going on around you. Let's see if we can get that in there so you can see that gossip. Yes. You know what that's feeling like? That feeling like that Five of Swords type of energy. Where people just talking and running off at the mouth about you. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, it's okay. People can say what they want to say about you as long as you standing firm in your truth and what you know about you and what you've been called to do, and you stand firm in that. Be disciplined. Accept it. Don't deny who you are because you may be afraid of what other people are going to say about you. Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things. I'm an empath. So I used to take what people had to say to heart. So either people didn't see me, they didn't really know all that was in me because I would deny it and push myself down, diminish to fit in. Yeah, don't do that. We don't diminish to fit in. Completion. You are whole and you are complete, Spirit says. You are complete. And maybe you are completing a cycle. Or when you accept, your full self, or replace that fear, right, from fear to faith, then you will experience that completion. Maybe you don't understand that you are complete. Maybe you are having a hard time letting go or shedding some old things. How does it resonate, Spirit? Spirit says to let go of past identity. Yes. Let go of that past identity. That old you is done. It's complete. It's dead. It's gone. You complete that old cycle. You are someone new. You are refreshed. You are renewed and made new by the spirit of intelligence that creates and orders all things. So if you know that the spirit of intelligence that called you to be from the beginning, that which was with the creator. Again, let's go back into the Proverbs there. I think it was chapter 3, 13 through something. No, we don't want to call it wrong. Proverbs chapter 8. Spirit says just study chapter 8. And that is wisdom speaking, and wisdom being the principal thing, the first thing with the creator. But the creator, by its wisdom, called everything into existence, into creation. And that wisdom, that infinite intelligence, is what created you. Spirit, infinite intelligence, please strengthen our channel. Thank you. Strengthen my connection. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so you completed that last cycle and you have been made new by the infinite intelligence that orders all things. If it called you from the beginning, it can reorder you now. That tearing down and recombinating, that building back up, taking source material, ripping it down like potter's clay, molding you, remolding you. So ripping down that tower into source material, into pieces, and then using those pieces to rebuild you back up and make you new into a whole new thing. You know, you ever seen somebody take an old structure like an old shed or something, take all that wood down and then take that same wood and rebuild it into something new? That's what happens to us all the time, beloved. Yeah, those tears and towers that come into our life, they break stuff down so that we can be rebuilt. Is this it? No? Was it this one? Yes. Okay. Despondence. Yes, this card right here, despondence. It's about this little person right here. And she's over there talking to the spirit, asking spirit to help give inspiration to create. You see where the world is, where everything that's in creation is right there on right here in this space. What are they saying to you, Reap? They're saying that creation is lies within. The kingdom lies within. And she's going to the spirit to help her discern that, to get guidance, to get knowledge on how to grow, how to grow this thing, how to expand this thing. What is it that she's supposed to create? Right now, somebody is in denial. They may be afraid and they don't really know how to operate in this new space, in this new reality that they've been in. Maybe they feel like people are going to be talking about them and all this stuff. And that could be true. Folks are going to gossip about you, honey. It don't matter. They are going to gossip. But if they going to talk about you either way, I'm just saying. Yeah, my philosophy is this. Philosophy is this. If they talking about you, that's a good thing. I mean, it's just more source material for you to use so you can be better. I mean, what are they saying? I guess didn't we just say that the spirit will take you down and rebuild you and make you new? Oh yes, we not playing with this your thing. Renewal. That's what it is. You are trying to figure out what the new you looks like, and you are in the spirit talking to spirit to help you identify how this renewal is shaping up. Yeah, you are. And that's what all this talking, this gossip. You are talking either to the spirit or people talking about you, about how you're reshaping your life, or you are talking in the spirit about how to reshape your life. Take it whichever way it resonates. Of course, we're all connected. So, as many of us going through this rebirth and renewal at the same time. This completion, that cycle is going out, accepting, releasing those fears, right? Being disciplined. Maybe you took on a whole new lifestyle, a whole new set of habits. Maybe you're getting up and meditating in the morning. I don't know. Maybe you're a new influencer, such as I. I don't know. We don't know. What is this, spirit? Impartiality. Whatever it is, you want to be balanced with it, right? Coming from a balanced state. Can you guys see that? Balanced state. Yes. Balance, fairness, the ability to speak from a balanced space. You see these jewels on her? I don't know if you could see that, but she's got a jewel on her throat chakra and in her brow chakra. That intuition is lit up and that throat is lit up. So what she speaks out is coming from that. And then peep this. Look at her wrist, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that. Them bracelets she got on. Oh yeah. She's jeweled up on them bracelets on them wrists. So I think that the works of her hands is also activated. Yes. You're doing service with your hands, with your voice, and it's coming from an intuitive place. I believe that. Are we done with this deck? I shade to that one. All right, spirit. Yes, let's keep it moving. I am feeling that. We're going, yeah, and coming from a balanced place, using that intuition. Y'all can see that lit up on her head, on that crown chakra, the works of her hands, everything that comes out of her mouth. It's all being divinely led from that intuition. Yes, it is. Balance and impartiality, being able to see things from a righteous state, from not even just righteous, but balanced, fair, at par, not leaning into the negative, not leaning into the positive too much, just right there, center, focus, dead on. Dead on. We feel this impartiality is so tough. So tough. Yes, 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 yes. So good. All right. Yes, thank you. So let's work some light. Yes, let's work some light. Yes. Because when you in that balanced state, that's where you need to be so that your light that you work is balanced. Yes. That you call in those highest desires to yourself. Yes, that's how we do that. We call in those highest desires. I told y'all in the middle of a crap storm, I started testifying. I said, oh, yes, I know that the spirit of intelligence is making a canvas that they could just paint some new stuff on because we obviously didn't need this old canvas no more. It was too full of stuff. We had to release some of that stuff. It had to go. And guess what? Spirit come through and knock all that stuff down. It'll rip it away from you. Yes, it will. When it say it's time to change the cycle and time is moving on, the season has changed. Oh, it's going to snow. Them leaves gonna fall off. You gonna lose some stuff. You trying to hold on lightly, and them leaves is going. They finna fall because that stuff is time. It has passed away. Its usefulness has gone. The nourishment that it, whatever it was given, it ain't giving no more. It's on a decline. It's on its way out. And when that stuff is gone and it's done, just like them leaves, oh, it's bare. And it looks sad. It feels sad. It get cold. It rain, it snow, all that ice and sleet and stuff. I mean, like you got to go inside to protect yourself from that cold. Yes, you do. But what happens while you inside? What happens? Them new seeds that you was planting all along, because you don't never stop planting. I mean, the spirit just don't. And I mean, hey, we got a couple cards out. Do we want all of these? No. Is there any ones in here that you do want? This one? Okay, we'll set that down. Do you want this? No. Do you want this? No. Okay, we're gonna turn them back over and set that down. Okay, okay, okay. Wait, I thought that last card. Did you want this? This? Yes. Okay, we're gonna set that too. We're gonna put the first one on top that we pulled. We haven't looked at neither one of these. We ain't looked now. We just gonna go ahead on and finish this conversation about this here winter time, because we had them cards from before. If y'all ain't seen them old readings that I had, winter is coming. And not only just in this season because we're going into fall, but I feel that for us and collectively, winter is coming. Make sure you're taking care of your finances. Give yourself a buffer, right? Look at your stocks. We read in the environment. You might want to make sure you're doing some financial planning. Check in with your advisor and see how you got your money laid out so you can be comforted. Winter is coming. I feel that in my spirit. You're going to have to be balanced. You're going to have to be able to look at things from a practical standpoint, impartiality. Don't be leaning too far this way or the other way. Stay at center with this here thing. Don't just lean into your emotions, right? Align them emotions up and your thoughts up with the true word of source, the infinite intelligence. Again, study those attributes of the intelligence and see what you're made out of, what you dig into, which you need to pull out so you can get through this time. Yes, you're being renewed. You're being renewed, but you have to figure out this whole new cycle, and you want to do things in a balanced way, impartiality for your highest good. All right, let's work this light. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty, devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Okay, you're gonna have people. Either you are a teacher, or this is what you're becoming, what you are stepping into, what you're being renewed into. You may be going into that. Spirit says yes. Devotion, priestess, working your light, mystic, teacher. Yes, you are to be working and to be teaching at the same time. You work to and be devoted to self, to grow self. Again, that soul journey, that individual soul journey, understanding that you're being renewed along this journey. You're transforming, work in the spirit to discover what that transformation is going to look like. And it's going to lead you into a space where you'll probably be giving back again that service. We talked about her service being fair and balanced. Yes, you are going to be doing that, and it will be from a fair and balanced state. Yes, the next one, who or what is triggering you? Dig into that. That may be a part of that denial and that fear. What is triggering you? Look at your triggers, so you can see what you need to work on. That is what you dig into. You replace that trigger, that fear, with faith. You replace that doubt with your highest desires and lean into that, knowing that the spirit of intelligence would not give you those highest desires if you didn't have what it takes to get through it. And do you have what it takes? Absolutely, because you are a piece of the infinite intelligence. You are a piece of the Most High, the source, that principal thing. Yes, I'm telling you, you are the principal thing. You are the principal thing. You were made from the principal thing. That was which the source, the Father, at the beginning, that called all things into creation. So I need you to go back and study your attributes, see what you made out of, see how that intelligence evolves and evolution takes place. You're evolving, you're transforming, and you're going to be able to give a service from a balanced and impartial place. But to figure out that service, you need to look and see what's triggering you. Is whatever is in that trigger, you are called to help resolve it. That trigger, that tear, it contains your testimony. It contains your service. Don't shy away from it. Don't run away from it. Don't be afraid of it. Lean into it for understanding and see how you can affect it. Yes, you have what it takes. You answered the call. Yes, you did. And you're here. And now it's time to lean into those triggers, understand them so that that you can pull out what you need from the intelligence to resolve it. Because that's your test. That's why you're here. Yeah, you may not remember, but you are. But don't be so serious. Spirit is saying, don't be so serious. Again, that's that humor card was back there. It's a journey. It's life. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. And don't forget to experience, right? Give yourself space to, is it this one? No. This one? Yes, okay. Give yourself space to experience. Give yourself grace. Give yourself compassion and love. Give yourself the ability and room to make mistakes. It's gonna happen. That's a part of the learning process. If we're not making mistakes, then we're not learning. And it's just true. Because either you've mastered that thing and you don't make mistakes anymore and it's time to go learn something else, or you're not putting forth the effort and that discipline to really, really master that thing. Yes. So what side are you on? I don't know. That's for you to discern. I'm just here to give the message. But transformation is here again. We talked about that. We've been saying that. And I'm just going to show you the card just so you can see. Yeah. Spirit says transformation is here. You are changing. Yes. Things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So give your space room. Do we have one more? We have one more. Spirit says this one. This one, no. We need to shuffle. Okay. All right. Let's get this energy in here. Yes. Is this it? Was it on the top? Oh, well, okay. Yeah, share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution expression. And I see it come out of the cave. Spirit is asking you to come out. Again, whatever is triggering you, your service is in that week. It is. Your service in that. And Spirit is wanting you to share your voice. Whatever it is, that's a part of what you're going to. And you will be doing that from an impartial place. We said that here with this card. Remember? You're going to be able to do that and voice that out. We looked at that that throat chakra, excuse me, not heart chakra, y'all, throat chakra right here, where we can see that it's activated. You're going to be using that voice, but it's going to be led by the spirit with this brow chakra jewel up here. And that's what I see. And whatever your service is, the works of your hands is going to be balanced. And we saw that come out in the cards. I mean, I don't know what else Spirit has to say. Do you have anything? Nope. And I felt that because that's an ashe to that. It is. It's an ashe. And I hope you guys, do you want to pull anything to clarify? Spirit said yes. Let's blow some fresh air. Blow some breath of life on that. Some fresh air, breath of life. Yes. Anything else you would have to just wrap this up, Spirit. Pull it all together for the week. This is my very small light worker deck. It's got this iridescent gloss on it that makes it hard to see. But I still love this deck. I love it. Yes, this one right here. Oh, yes. What did I say, honey? Rite of passage, crossing the threshold. You are being initiated. You are transforming. You are being renewed. Yes, you are, Spirit said. And let's see if we can get that in there. The initiation. Yes. Let's see. Can we get it? The initiation. Yes. You are crossing the threshold. Yes, you are. I don't know if you can see all of that. I told you that film on there just kind of makes it really hard to read. But if you can see that initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold, pain is the catalyst to movement. We are not caught on to suffering. Suffering is a very different thing. We lend ourselves over to suffering when we will not release, when we hold on tightly to the things that happen to us. We don't detach from them. We don't leave our hands open and allow that source is going to put things and take things, just like the seasons. If I'm the tree, then my leaves, these leaves are going to hold off. That I'm the branch, right? The branch. If the branch is then, it has leaves and they're going to fall and the new buds are going to, I'm going to rest, right? When my leaves mature and they fall off, I let them go. I don't hold on to them tightly. I know that they will go and return back from where they came, back to the source, right? And then it gives the material to rebud and new leaves form. It is that cycle, right? And everything around me is affected and impacted by that cycle that I'm going through of releasing and giving, growing and releasing, right? That cycle of change that happens. We see you are in a cycle of change. We recognize your season. And when you see that you go through the releasing and then the rest coming inside and letting that source material build up, the trees are not just doing nothing all winter. They have to rest. They have to nourish. They have to, get themselves in a state where they can regenerate again because they're going to go through 3 long seasons of work, right? They got to get that source material up. They got to bud. They got to get those leaves into open into fullness, and then they mature themselves. It takes energy for these branches to do that. That work coming up from the roots, right? You have to do all this 3 seasons of work before you can bring this thing back into fullness and onto harvest yet again. You are getting ready. You're in a transformation. You're changing, you're growing, you're being renewed, and you will get to a place of balance where you can serve out this new gift. People may talk, you might talk about yourself, you may have some mental, internal conflict, you may have conflict on the outside about what people may say, especially about how you've been renewed and changed. But don't worry about that. Balance is here. Balance is going to come, and you have also a sisterhood here. You see this? Get that in there. Sisterhood of the Rose, right? Beauty and devotion. Another thing that the Sisterhood of the Rose speaks to is connectivity, that you won't be doing this by yourself. You'll have company. You'll find along the way on this road to discovering your true self as you sit in the spirit and discover you, that your soul connections are going to come in. People are going to be drawn to you. As you lean into your intuition, you'll find people along this pathway that are going to help support you as you transform, keeping you balanced, even accountability partners and everything. People that you'll probably be able to get through this grief with, this process, that rite of passage experience, sharing that out. So, yeah. But you got to see what's triggering you. Spirit put that right at the end of the spread. You have to look at what's triggering you so you can accept it. Understand that you have to be, hold on lightly to these things. Bring some humor, some understanding and grace and compassion onto yourself while you go through this transformation. It's going to be rough and rocky. You may feel a little shaken and insecure. People may have something to say about you. They always do when you change and you're not who they expect you to be, but it's okay. Stay true to yourself and your intuition. That infinite intelligence will guide you. Make sure that you get to that point of balance and impartiality, because you will need that for your service. Okay, so just dig in. You got this. You got this. Everything you need is on the inside. It's the stuff that you were made from. Yes, you big ball of potential. You being renewed and refreshed so that you can get to balance and issue yourself out onto the wheat field. So if you are ready, stick with your girl. I hope you liked what we brought so far. Go ahead on and hit that subscribe button if you do. Like the video. Give me your energy. We're connected, but I can pick up on you more specifically if you give me your energy, all right? So we can comfort each other in a holistic way. I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you just like I love me. And until the next time, here on Tears and Wheat Tarot, when we look at what's triggering you, what triggers us, so we can see what it is, accept it, put some faith on it, move through it, keeping a light heart and spirit, transforming and renewing ourselves all the time for this here service. Yeah, and we call that Ashe. Mwah.